information. Privately, been doing handicap for 10 years at 72.5%. This is the Drewster's Corner. I am the Drewster. Drewster here, Drewster's Corner of the NFL. We're ready to go. Week 1 is done. We're moving on. And the Bears prevail and they won. What did I tell you? What did I tell you on that Bear game, baby? I know stats wasn't good. I understand that. But no rookie quarterback has come into the league and win their first game. Thank you very much, Mr. Caleb Williams. I know the defense did it for you, but it's a team effort, and that's what we like about this team. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to get into this game real quick. Try not going to keep you guys on the video too long with me ranting and raving about this NFL. All right, we're going to move into the first game. We got the Bills against Miami. Miami is minus 1.5 at 49. All right, I got to get into this Tyreek Hill thing really quick. Let me tell you something, my friends. How are you a Miami-Dade police officer and not know who the fuck Tyreek Hill is? Okay? For one, okay, there's probably billboards all over fucking everywhere with the guy's fucking name in Miami. Okay? And the officer, he gave you, I don't understand you fucking guys. It's unbelievable. You pull him out of the car, you throw him on the pavement for what? Because he rolled his window up? Guess what, Mr. Officer, to tell you the law, I can lower my window this much and put my license through. I don't have to have it down for you. You had no illegal way of searching that car or pulling him out. He did absolutely nothing wrong. No, but I saw the video. I saw the video of a guy driving behind Tyreek Hill. He was only doing 60 miles an hour. The cop was on the right-hand side, and he kept narrating that he's gonna pull over this guy. He didn't even know it was Tyreek Hill. He just saw a fancy car, and he's just like, watch, this cop is gonna pull him over. And then he did. And then to treat him that way, throw him on the ground, handcuff him with a little knee in the back. I saw that. Okay, I saw that. And then to bring him over, he's trying to tell you he had surgery on his knees. He's getting down, and you have to give him in a chokehold? That is totally ridiculous, okay? Totally ridiculous. And then to handcuff his buddies, I don't know what's going on down in Miami. You better get it fixed. More officers involved than just that one that they put on leave duty or whatever the fuck they call it. But that's bullshit. So we're going to get into the game. Tyreek Hill, you had a big celebration with the handcuffs. You did well. But Miami, you guys got lucky. I'm just letting you know. I picked you to win. I'm glad you won. I'm glad Tyreek got away and didn't have any issues with anything. But, Jacksonville was going in. They were going to be up on this game pretty big. And the guy fumbled, BTN fumbled the ball at the goal line. I get it. And then you get the big touchdown after that. But, momentums. That's what it's all about. I get it. I just think that the Bills, Josh Allen, he's got the hurt hand a little bit. It's not going to be a problem. It's not his throwing hand. But I'm going to take the Bills plus the points. Miami at home. Their running back is hurt. He's not going to play. They got the other guy. He's okay. But his ankle is banged up, so I believe they're just going to pass the ball as much as they can to their wide receivers and still run the ball a little bit. But it's going to be a pass-heavy day today on both sides of the ball. So any props you guys want to take Josh Allen I didn't see what his passing yards is for the prop yet. But anything 250 under, I'd say take the over. If it's 250, take the over. No problem. But we're taking the Bills. The over under this game is 49. Both teams, let's see here. They're going to be throwing the ball, moving the ball a lot, but it's going to be some weather down there. I believe the under will come in. They got some rain from the hurricane. It's still going to be around. That's 7 o'clock, on and off. The humidity, the dew point, all that stuff. It's going to cause this game to go down under a little bit. 49 points is a lot. So moving on, we got the Browns and the Jaguars. Oh, my God, the Browns. How were you even favored last week? I even said it on my show. How were you giving Dallas points? I wish I would have known. I mean, I knew about his contract before the game, but I got to see how these teams play out before you can go big. Anybody, always check it out. Jaguars minus 3.5, 41.5. Deshaun Watson, I'm finding out from some of my sources, can't confirm it. I'm just a little tweet that I get in my ear from certain people that there's another allegation out there about him, and he has in his contract, okay, that if there's Cleveland Browns were smart. They put a thing in his contract that if he has any other issues with any other women getting accused or arrested or anything like that, they can void that $200 million contract that he got guaranteed. So you better be in the up and up this time, Watson. Somebody else is coming out and accusing you, so you better be careful, my friend. We're taking the Jaguars. I think they're going to get a big win at home against the Browns. Everybody's talking about this Browns defense. I don't think they're that great. You saw what happened with Dallas, and I believe Jacksonville's a better team. So we're taking Jacksonville. All right, we're going to Colts, Green Bay. Oh my God, I'm sure the Green Bay fans out there are crying because he hurt himself on almost the last second to last play of the game. I can't help it. I don't like Green Bay. It's known. I will pick them if they go to win. I'll do all that, whatever. But guess what? They're not winning this game. You got the Colts coming in. I know the Colts last week, but they came out strong at the end, 29-27 against Houston. But yeah, I think the Colts will get this done. They're plus. Green Bay's at home getting plus 3.5. Now I don't know about that. I don't know. I didn't see so far. I think that Willis guy, who it is, I don't know if they signed a veteran. I didn't get to that yet. Juicer works a full-time job, so you know what I'm saying. All right, but we're going to take the Colts in this game over under 41. I believe somehow that game will go over 41, and I'm taking the Colts to win the game. The 3.5. It's tough to call. Tough to call. Green Bay's at home. They'll probably cover it, maybe that, but I'm not going to take that spread. We're just going to take the over and the Colts winning the game. All right, moving on. We got the Chargers in Carolina. I'm so sorry, Mr. Jim Harbaugh. I picked your team not to win last week. You got no receivers. You got nothing going on. Apparently, fired up that team. Justin Herbert's back to looking pretty good. Of course, the team I picked was just terrible. So, but I'm picking you this week. You're going against Carolina. Carolina's at home. I know that. And they play better at home, but they were just a debacle last week. I mean, Bryce Young, I feel for the guy. But I just don't think you're going to get a win at home. I'll take the Chargers. The over-under 39.5. I don't even know if that's going to come in. If they do, it's going to be all by the Chargers because Carolina probably won't score much. That line's plus 6.5. I could say that until the Carolina can score some points and do something, we're going to take them every week, whoever it is, until they can prove the Juicer wrong. We're going to take the Chargers minus the 6.5. All right, moving on to the Saints in Dallas. What an impressive win by the Saints. I didn't think they're going to score that much. I knew they're going to win the game. The over-under on this game is 45. We're taking the over right away. I'm going to let you know that. Minus 6.5. I think the Saints hang in this game against Dallas. I believe Dallas probably wins the game at home, but I definitely think the Saints are going to hang in this game, and the over's coming in for sure at 45.5. All right, moving on to the Ravens against the Raiders. This game is 41.5. Ravens are minus 9.5. We're taking the Ravens, and we're taking the Ravens going to cover 10 points. This team should have won that game. I'm sorry, Lamar. I'm sorry, Harbaugh. You don't in the first half of the game. Casey hits a touchdown. You get to the 50-yard line. You decide to go for it on fourth down. You don't give Patrick Mahomes and that team and that defense and Andy Reid and all those guys. You don't give them. You don't give them a short field. I'm sorry. You put the ball, play defense. Your team was playing good defense. Everything was happening. You did. And then Lamar's fumble. Those are two plays right there that cost them the game. They could have had points on both. That's why you lost the game, but I believe they're going to come back and blow this Raider team out at home. All right, we're moving on. We got Giants, Washington. Giants, Daniel Jones, I gave you every prompt last week. I thought you guys were going to come out and do something at home. You had your retiree, 50 people on there honored into the Hall of Fame and all this bullshit, and you still couldn't do nothing. You're horrible, and you're horrible. And Washington, you're not that bad. You were hanging in there for a while. You did okay. The rookie kid did all right, didn't get his win, but they will win at home this week. And it's 2.5. We're going to take Washington and win by field goal. Over under 44. I don't know. I don't think these teams can score many points, so we're going to just take Washington minus the 2.5. Jets at Titans, Jets and Titans. Um, oh my God, Jets are minus 4. Over under is 42. So Aaron Rodgers, you looked okay for a couple of drives. That defense, you could not stop nothing. San Francisco had their way with you. You're supposed to be a top defense. Rodgers, your debut, and then they pull you out at the end of the game. I understand they want to help you. You recovered, you got hurt, blah, blah, blah. But come on, man. Stay in the whole game. I'm sorry. You got to stay in the whole game. I don't care you get blown out. You got to show face, man. You're the team that's leader. You got to stay in there. But that's okay. That's all right. I knew you were going to lose anyway, so but this week I'm going to pick you because you know what? If the Bears can beat the Titans down 17-0 and did it all with defense, and Caleb only thrown for like 90 yards, that Aaron Rodgers, the savior of the New York Football Jets, better win this game on the road. End the story. And if not, I don't know if I can pick you the rest of the year. All right, moving on. Seattle, New England. New England, you got lucky. You played tough. You played hard. Defense, I shouted out to you. You proved me wrong. It's not just wrong. Cincinnati fucking just blows. Joe Burrow thinks he could just blow off 3-4 weeks at the beginning of the season and still try to make the playoffs. This is the NFL. You've done this multiple times over the years, but guess what? You're falling apart. It's not happening. It's not happening. So I got Seattle against New England. I'm taking Seattle on the road, and I'll take them to cover the 3 points. 38. I don't know. I don't know about the 38. I'm not going to pick that one, but we're going to take the Seattle Seahawks minus the 3 against New England on the road. 49ers and the Vikings. Vikings are getting 6, 45.5. 49ers just put on a display that proves that they're top of the NFC without Christian McCaffrey. They run the ball well. They pass the ball well. Brock Purdy is another Tom Brady, last pick in the draft. He's playing really well. He's proven starter since he's been there. I got to take the 49ers. Vikings, I'll give it up to you. I didn't take you last week. I didn't know how Arnold's going to go, and all your guys. You're doing okay, but you won't win this week. 49ers will take you down at home. All right, we got the Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't take you, Baker. I love you, Baker. You know, if you watch my past shows, I've watched you in college. I like you. I didn't know how you guys were going to come out. I thought for sure that that you were not going to win, but oh my God, you threw 4 touchdowns. You played well, but you're at home. You're against the Lions. And the Lions, you guys, you played well, but Rams came back on you. You didn't finish off like you did. You had a 21-point lead in a championship game, and they came back, and that team beat you. And now you got by diversity by coming back after they took the lead, and you're down and win the game. You shoved it down their throat with the running game with David Montgomery from the Chicago Bears, okay, that we gave you. And the issue is with that is that defense was so tired already. You're into the 5th quarters, the first game, and their offensive line, they were missing guys. I'm amazed that they stayed in the game with you. You got to shout it out to the Rams for that. But you did shove it down their throat, do it. But you know what? You got to put up a better display this week against Tampa Bay Bucks because they have a decent defense and Baker's going to try to score. This game's at 51. Lions minus 7. I think the Lions win this game and the Bucks keep it close. All right, moving on. You got the Cards against the Rams, 49.5. -1 on the Cards. The Cards, you came back. You had a chance to win that game. Kyler Murray, you're balling. You're playing pretty good. I think you win this game at home. I think you beat the Rams. I'm sorry, the Rams. You played well last week, but you lost one of your receivers. And Cooper Kupp, came out strong, 14 receptions, touchdown. You guys did everything you could. You're still losing offensive linemen. And now you're going to have to do something with receivers. If they shoot down Cooper Kupp, you're just going to have to go other places. So we're going to see what happens. but we're going to take the Cards -1 at home. Then we're going Cincinnati KC. You already heard my views on Cincinnati. I think Joe Burrow's just thinking he can just do whatever he wants. KC at home -6. KC at home, take them. All right, Steelers Broncos. Going into Broncos Steelers, we thought well, for one, I was not taking the Steelers because Justin Fields was not playing. It was Russell Wilson. Fields played. They won. Fields playing this week. We're taking the Steelers against the Broncos. I know it would have been good for Russell Wilson to go in and start against his former team and beat them, but Fields is going okay. The defense is phenomenal on the Steelers. They kicked a bunch of field goals, but I think they cleaned it up and get a few touchdowns, and they put enough points up. 36.5. That's 37. That's 2017. That game goes over. Okay. Sunday night, my Chicago Bears against the Houston Texans. This is going to be an interesting game. We won the game. The defense came back. Offense did a little bit. Keenan Allen, you dropped the ball. He should have had a touchdown there. I couldn't get the ball to DJ. Rome got hurt. He's out this game. You got to start throwing to your tight ends. If you're going to have issue with your offensive line like you did, you must keep your tight ends in to block, help block, roll them out a little bit, do a couple of those. You didn't run the ball much with Swift. I didn't see any swing passes from him. I didn't see any outside traps or any draws. Come on, guys. We know we can do it. We're 1-0. We're looking good. But this Houston team, I know Indy came back. I think the Bears are going to play better. Houston scored against them, but Indy, the defense, this is tough. It's a tough call. I'm a Bear fan. I'm being fair. I know Houston's got Diggs and they got all that, and they're fast on their home field. That's the problem. I think that this game was in Chicago. Oh, we could call this a little different. But you know what? I'm probably going to be wrong on this game. I'm going to take, oh my God, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough game. All right, I'm going to take the Texans, but you know what? Fuck that. Upset special. Ding, 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 ding. Just called the upset special. He just came to him. We're taking the Bears Sunday night. Let's get it done. It might be the only one in America taking them. I'm devoted, but I think they get it done, and I'm doing it because of their defense. I'm doing it because I see how the defense plays. I think they're going to pick him off a couple of balls, give some short fields, and I believe Caleb will get a few touchdowns in this game, and the defense will be enough to hold down Houston. Here we go. All right. Moving into Monday night, Eagles, Atlanta, Kirk Cousins, of course. I gave it to you last week, Curdy. You got the gold change. You got all the dancing moves going on. Guess what's not happening? The Eagles are taking you down. Barkley's too much. The tush push will happen. They won't have that problem at the goal line again with the fumble. They should have been Green Bay by more, but we're going to take them. That's it for the Juicer Show. And don't forget, see me on YouTube and also see me on Chicago, Lively Chicago Sports on YouTube, doing Bear content, Chicago content. We will see you next week for week 3. Juice's Corner out.